Hey folks, welcome to Wednesday, the 10th of August 2022. Big day for inflation today. US CPIs are set to come out 1:30 GMT. We've had German CPIs coming out this morning in line across the board. The year on year for the headline figure is 7.5% in line and 0.9% in line with prior as well. So let's get over to the charts quickly here and really we're going to look at, we'll say goodbye to these European markets right now. DAX moving up through the highs here, but essentially, we've seen these markets pausing, dollar pausing for the CPIs today. Really, we'll talk about SPOOs and base our understanding of what's going to happen here around this. So essentially, if you get a miss on expectations, these markets are going to love it. They are going to absolutely love it to the upside. So 60 minutes here on the SPOOs. Poor day yesterday, just really stuck in this range here, coming into the figure. So not too much going on, but I think we could easily tip the bottom of the range, and then get higher up above the 200 EMA, which is right here. We get above here and then tip into 4206s is actually potentially into 4246s, on the back of a miss on these inflation figures, leading to a more dovish Fed. All right, that's pretty much what we can look to see on the CPI figures today for the SPOOs. Oil, I've got a bit of a thesis here that oil and the dollar are linked together to kind of feed into that concept and really discuss oil's woes. We're looking at a spread of front month futures on oil to the cash index on the Dixie. And this is weekly bars here. And you can see, when this chart goes up, oil is stronger than moving up stronger at a faster rate than the dollar. When this chart moves down, that means the dollar is appreciating faster and stronger than oil. And you can see here that dollar environment is crushing this price down over the past several weeks, going back to March of this year. And that fits in with the story, because this is a depiction of the story, technically, of that stronger dollar making oil essentially a lot more expensive. Okay, so just really wanted to cover that today. And you can see that if we go down, on a 15-minute basis, kind of going back to last Wednesday last week, you can see that oil had a little flurry up here, closing the spread to negative 9.5, and then that dollar just got super strong against it, crushing oil down. So that's a really good way to look at oil at the moment and the woes it has, even though we have a tight picture. So I don't want to go on about that too much. So here is front month futures oil. Under a stronger dollar, we really do have to be mindful that we can see further downside in oil. I just don't know how much though we can see in downside. So I think dollar is certainly taking a breather here. And today, I think if we get a miss on CPIs, I think you're going to see downside in the Dixie, upside in oil, as a sort of an inverted, a sort of sub trade. And obviously, if you get a beat on CPIs today, more upside in the dollar, we may see further downside then pullbacks in equities. All right, that is it for today's pre-US session. I hope everyone has a really good one. This is going to be an interesting day for CPI, so do tune in 1:30 GMT. All right, see you then.